Hello stock traders, I hope the beginning of the year treated you well today. Today was not really that great a day on the stock market. We had a little bit of a sell-off that kind of happened. I'm feeling very confident about this upcoming year and looking forward to fantastic gains, and I love the beginning of the year. It just brings so much excitement, so this is a great time definitely. So if you had the top 7 from yesterday's video, if you were in each and every one evenly, then you would have had a 2.07% gain. It's pretty good. The insiders definitely performed a lot better than the market did. Personally, I had a 2.23% gain. I had some different picks in there, not just insiders, but some other picks that I do and cover in our standard and premium rooms. Month to date, that will put you at a 2.07% gain. Looking forward to see how it's going to do this week and do the rest of the month. I think it's going to be really good. Year to date, I am personally at a 2.23% gain, so that clock is reset, and so looking for huge gains coming up in 2021. Definitely going to be good. I like to use Webull for my intraday trading. The reason why I do is because there are so many screeners and so many scanners, and also it's terrific at filling orders. If you are looking for a powerful broker, I highly recommend that you check them out. We have a link in the description down below. You get 1 free stock when you sign up. You get another couple free stocks when you deposit money. It has been very good for me, and I think you'll enjoy it too. Okay, let's get talking about some of the things that we sold. I had 2 sales from the day. Finally parted ways with BNED, BNED. That was not a good pick. It turned out to be a 17.77% loss. I did not feel confident that it was going to turn around and do well, so I decided that it was time for me to move on from that. Also sold HROW, which was a very good pick. We had it for a little while. Sold for a 25.44% gain. That was a great pick over just a few days and did very, very well for us. It's really, really exciting to have a new year. I just always look forward to those new possibilities, and there's so many great things that can happen. This is going to be a great year. I like to set goals, and I really enjoy hitting those goals, and it's very exciting to me. Last year, I set a 200% gain goal, and I destroyed that. So I have a goal of this year in 2021 to finish with a 500% gain. So really looking forward to seeing if I can do that. As long as I stick to my strategies and stick to my guns and the different things that I do, I think I will be successful. As I have been in years past, it should continue to do very, very well. All right, let's get to the top 7 and others. We have some really great stocks to talk about. These are some of the stocks that I think will really do well through the rest of the week. And here we go. So the first one is MERM. This is MERM Pharmaceuticals. On Monday, this finished up 3.95%. My average in it's $18.50. So we've had this one for a little while. So far since calling it out, it is down 4.54% since calling it out, but I think it's going to turn around, and here's why. The CEO and the CFO loaded up shares big time, and it was kind of, curious because the stock price really didn't follow, and there really hasn't been any good news going on. But today, MERM announced that they are to present at the 39th annual JP Morgan Healthcare Conference. That's on January 12th, so I love these. I've had so much success with these where you've had insider activity by multiple officers right before a conference. And so January 12th now becomes a very important day for MERM Pharmaceuticals. And I think there could be a really nice run up on this because I think other investors will catch on here. We have big insider activity before a conference. Well, typically when that happens, there's been some huge runners in the past with all of those things going forth. So January 12th should be great. Analysts have an average target price of $49.29, so there's definitely some room to run. If we got some good news on this one, MERM should be good. All right, number 7 is ODT, Odinate Therapeutics. Now, this has been a great pick, and I know it's number 7. You're like, Ray, why is this number 7? Well, it's been a little bit since the insider activities happened, but man, this has been a great pick for us, and I expect it to continue to run. On Monday, it finished up 13.23%, my average, and it's $18.16. Since calling it out, it is up 19.77%. So this one has really, really done well. And Michael Huron, the CFO, and a director bought up shares, and they loaded up large. Analysts have a great target on this of $35 a share. And also there's been some institutional ownership that's been loading up on this too. And so all those things together, there's so many people buying in on this stock that, hey, there could be some news around the corner here, and we could see this thing really fly. So far it's done great, but it could do much better. So I'm holding off and looking forward to great things on this one. The next is SPLP. This is Steel Partners. This is number 6. On Monday, this finished down 3.72%. My average in it's $10.88. This one hasn't performed yet, but I think it will. So far since calling it out, it is down 4.84%. But a director, a president, and an executive vice vice president bought shares in open market. This is a lower volume stock, and so any kind of news could really send this flying. Since we had multiple officers go in very large amounts, I am bullish on this stock, and I think it will do well. And so I'm looking forward to how that's going to turn out. All right, number 5 is PBFX. This is PBF Logistics, and in after hours today on Monday night, more insider activity was reported, and so this has got now some multiple days in a row. It's been kind of going on this. On Monday, it finished up 1.20%, so not a lot, but pretty good. My average in it's $9.01 since calling this out is up 2.77%. So it's doing okay. It's definitely doing better than a lot of stocks right now. And on Monday performed way above the market. So we should see what happens here. But Central Empresarial D Capitales bought shares at $8.65, and also there was more shares reported after hours on Monday night. Analysts have an average target price on this of $12.71, so there's some really nice upside on this. I'm looking forward for this to really move and continue to do well, especially with that continued insider activity. I love it when we get multiple days in a row, and so that's what we're kind of getting here. Number 4 is BFGC. This is Bullfrog Gold Corporation. Now this is a small OTC, so you have to have a broker like Schwab, or you have to broker like TD Ameritrade. You will not be able to trade this one on Robinhood or Webull, but I like this to continue moving upwards, and since I called this out, this is really doing pretty well. But on Monday it finished up 1.02%, so up just a little bit. My average is 31 cents. Since calling this out, is up 4.92%, so it continues to move upwards slowly, but I feel very confident this will continue. Augusta Investments loaded at 23 cents a share. This is an OTC, and it's also a gold stock, and so I think that it will do well, especially with everything that's going on in the news, stimulus, so on and so forth. All right, number 3 is DPW. This is DPW Holdings. On Monday, this did finish down 3.68%. My average in it's $4.36. Since calling this out, is down 3.21%. But the CEO purchased shares at open market. Was a bullish transaction, bought shares at $4.28, and right now it's below that. Analysts have an average target price on this of $25.81. Huge upside available on this, and so I would sure love to see some of that. I mean, that's what, 500%? So this one has a lot of potential for a big run, and I like the sector it's in, I like the company, and I think that it's going to do well. All right, number 2 is AIRT, AIRT, and this thing keeps getting halted. It was halted again today at a time. Man, it was way down. Just some people had sold off the stock, and it was down like 9%, and then more insider activity was reported today, and then all of a sudden it went into a halt. It got up 7% and went from 9% down to 7% up and went into a halt. Anyway, on Monday it did finish up 0.60%. I call that a win. It's kind of exciting. This is a very exciting stock, and as insider activity continues to happen, it's really surprising to me that the short percentage is as high as it is on this thing. Man, I just think shorts are going to get killed if they're not careful here. My average in at $22.10. Since calling this out, I am up in it, I think around 8%, but I didn't write that down. But the CEO loaded and director loaded 3 days in a row, and there's been 2 halts over the last 2 days. So man, this thing's exciting, and I think it could squeeze all the way up to $40, $45, $50 a share. That would be really, really exciting, and it can happen fast. I don't know when this is going to happen, because as those insider activities are reported with the low float on the stock, with insider activity reported, you get those big rushes into a halt, and it happens quick like it did today. Number 1 is Beyond Air, and this one is brand new to the list. On Monday it finished up 13.28%. The insider activity was very strong on this. My average in it's $5.50, and since calling this out, it is up 12.19%, so doing very, very well. But the CEO and the CFO bought shares in open market. Analysts have an average target price of $13.25, which is over a 100% upside, so looking forward to great things on that. I do a lot of work for this list, so if you could please do me a favor, please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Also, if you haven't done so before, please subscribe and turn on those bell notifications so you get notified when one of these videos comes out. Looking forward to a great 2021. I wish all of you the best investing in the stock market. I am here to help. My goal with this list is that you make money on this list, but not every stock in this list is going to make money, because this strategy is only 70% effective. So 70% of the time I have a win rate with an average gain of 3% per pick. So it is best to get into multiples of these and diversify yourself. Be diversified always in stocks. Anyway, looking forward to great things, and tomorrow should be a fantastic day. Raythoven out.